Hello, traders, and welcome to TradingWithBill.com. Good to be with you on a Thursday, July 20th, 2017. Traders, coming to you from Pattaya, Thailand. Rain, cloudy skies. It's been this way for now 2 days, and I don't think it's going to stop. It is just unbelievable, and it's cold. It is actually cold today and yesterday and the day before. Like, unbelievable. Like, we should be cooking in hot weather, and it's cold. It's pretty strange. So, we're in our rainy season, and boy, we are getting some rain, and it's good. Another day at the trading desk with these horrible markets. Yeah, I said that. They're horrible markets. The trading, you look at some of these currency pairs, it takes like work to find a small trade. No, you had a big trade, right? It's just unbelievable how fragile these markets are at the end of July, coming into the end of July. And we still got another 6 weeks of this. We don't get back to normal trading until like the first week of September. So we got to put up with this for a little bit more, well, quite a bit more before we get back to some normal trading. Then we got 3.5 months of good trading, and then we're back into the New Year holiday, and that is worse than the summer. That is really bad times. All right, let's take a look at what's going on in the news. We do have quite a bit of data coming out today, and that's a good thing. So let's take a look. We had trade balance out of the end today, and it came in a red number, 440 billion. However, coming out, we have employment change coming out of the Aussie in about a half hour from now. We also have full employment change. NAB quarterly business confidence comes out. The Bank of Japan has a monetary policy statement. That'll be important. Keep an eye on that. Also, watch your commodity pairs. We could get some movement there. Maybe we can get a news trade out of that. BOJ outlook report, interest rate decision out of the BOJ today. They don't expect anything. They're going to keep it at negative 0.10%. And then, of course, they have a press conference about a half hour before the U.S. Open. The London Open, the U.S. Open. The London Open, they got a press conference. That should be pretty interesting. Normally they put tentative, and they actually have a time for this press conference, so that's pretty interesting. All right, getting into the London session, we have the Great British Pound has retail sales, core retail sales, month on month, year on year. All of it's coming out today. I said last week that they were going to have good numbers. They had horrible numbers. Well, I'm going to say it again. I think they're going to have good numbers. I mean, the economy in the pound is horrible, but I just think this is going to just turn around a little bit, and we hope to see a good number coming out. But I got to tell you, if you look at it, this should be a horrible number. It really should be a horrible number. So if you're going to trade the news, what we can do here is we basically can trap it, right? You're going to put a order in if the pair goes up with a stop and a take profit, and then do the same thing below it, and do the same thing with an order to sell it, stop, and a take profit. And what you do is when one triggers, you would just take the other one off, right? And the way I would do that is I would take my range in Asia, and that would be my range of how many pips I want to give me that entry. So if it's at a 30 pip range in Asia, my buy and my sell would be like 25 pips on each side before that trade would trigger. Okay. All right. Also out of the euro today, we got Spanish 10-year auction today. We also have out of the euro deposit facility rate. Again, no big deal there. ECB interest rate, we don't expect anything there. And I noticed I don't see a press conference, so I guess they're not going to do anything there. Out of the U.S., we got Philly Fed Manufacturing today. Also, we have ECB. Oh, we do have a press conference. Sorry, it's coming an hour and a half later. And we have Central Bank. Oh, that's not us. Sorry. Natural gas storage comes out today. Going into Friday, no news on Friday that's worth anything. Gold is down 0.19%. Silver is down 0.29%. WTI crude is up to 47.33. Brent is right hugging that $50 mark at 49.70. Yes. August, I'm going back to trading oil. Maybe the middle of August. Just want to see some volatility pick up in the markets, and we'll begin trading oil futures. Looking really forward to that. U.S. coffee is up 0.88%, and natural gas is up 0.23%. S&P 500 futures down 0.06%. NASDAQ futures up 0.04%. Dow 30 up 0.31%. S&P VIX down negative 1.01%. DAX is up 0.17%. The dollar is down 0.07%. Now below 55 at 94.57. The dollar is taking a beating. Really is taking a beating. We hope to see that turn around. But I have to be honest with you. When you take a look at what the dollar is, you would think that these dollar pairs would be screaming to the other side. Well, let's take a look at some of our pairs today, and you can see, like, there's not a lot of movement here, folks. This came up. Here's Tuesday, Wednesday. This is Thursday. Not a lot of moves here. 1581, and we're down at 1526. So we moved 40-something pips in 2 days. 2 days. So there's not a lot. There's not a lot happening. Okay, what the dollar? I mean, there's just nothing happening. You can't say it's a dollar move. It's a nothing move. There's nothing going on. Let's take a look at the pound today. Again, here we go. This was that news data, right? Here's yesterday. Look at this. Look at this movement yesterday. How do you trade this? There's no entry here. There's no trade. And by the way, did you notice? I did put the 55 exponential moving average on my charts. That is the purple line. And why did I pick the 55? One, because when I started trading in 2006, the room I was in was big on Fibonacci numbers. So all of my exponential moving average are Fib numbers. Okay. So, yeah. So, look at these. All the EMAs entangled together. Nothing. Absolutely nothing, my friends. I'm scared to look at this one. We know this is, we looked at this yesterday, just a downward motion here. Nothing, right? The dollar's sinking. There's not even a hint that this thing is going to move to the upside, right? Just horrible. Really, really bad. It's just really tough, my friends. Here's the Aussie. Now, I just keep saying we're just looking for this sell opportunity. This is going to fall eventually. So we're just looking for the sell opportunity. We haven't got it yet. The trade plan to sell this has not happened yet. But it's continuing to go up. It's at 79.60, and we're just waiting for it to sell. I'm not buying this, folks. This is in numbers that are really, up there, and it's just, it's overbought, right? It's overbought. So we want to sell this. All right. My trade plan for today was on the pound yen, and it took me a long time to find a currency pair to look at today. And we looked at this, and the thing I caught on this was right over here. You can see that this is the completion of a bat on a harmonics pattern, and we are at the D leg, which means that this is going to head back to the upside. So I'm going to, I like harmonics, and I would say probably 85% of the time their patterns work. They do work. They might overshoot. They might take a while to get in. You might have to try it twice, whatever, but they do work. And so these, looks to me like this is a good opportunity to take this up. We're going to get in this about 145.80. Where we're going to put our stop is probably 145.50. Then we're going to take this all the way up to 146.33. So this is a 65 pip trade, 70 pip trade, depending on where you get in. I think it's a good trade. The problem is what? Yeah, left of the chart, right? We got a lot of price action left of the chart. We got, moving averages. We got price action. But we want to get to that 200 exponential moving average, which is this green line, and we're just going to get out there. As soon as I get close to that, you know what? Take off half of your position, 3/4 of your positions, let the rest run. And then, it's a free trade. We're going to be break even. We're going to be plenty safe in our trade. But I think it's a good chance once we get to that 200, it's going to pull back down again. And it could get to that 55 EMA right there, this purple line and do the same thing. Take that, hit it, and take it back down again. So just keep an eye on it. Entry is vital. Got to make sure we get in at the right time. I'm not getting in here, right? I want to see at least 2 candles stacking to the upside, and then we can get into this trade. Other than that, it's a wait and see, right? Traders, just be alert. We're traders. We're going to trade. I'm going to trade. Finding trades is difficult. It takes a little bit more work. But you know what? If we're vigilant and we're patient and we do what we're supposed to do, we'll get rewarded. Traders, that about wraps it up for me. Thanks for joining me. Please come visit me at tradingwithbill.com. You can watch this video and all the other videos that I've done on my website. Go to the video channel. And yeah, it's a Thursday. Remember, on Friday, we do not have any daily video. So, traders, have a great trading day, and we'll catch you on Monday. And take care. Remember, trade smart and not hard. Take care, my friends. See ya. Bye-bye.